Does time zone location explain golf performance variance? Have you ever wondered if where a golfer plays affects how well they perform? This question is intriguing, especially when considering the different time zones around the world. However, the answer is not as straightforward as it may seem. Time zone location itself does not directly explain the differences in golf performance. Instead, other factors related to timing and environmental conditions play a more significant role. Golf performance is influenced by various key performance indicators. These include scoring average, strokes gained in areas like putting and driving, greens in regulation, and scrambling ability. These metrics reflected a player's skill and consistency, not their geographical time zone. When looking at PGA Tour events, some studies have examined how the time of day affects player scoring. For instance, players who tee off in the morning tend to score slightly better than those who play in the afternoon. This difference is mainly due to changes in course conditions throughout the day. As the day progresses, greens become firmer and faster, making putting and approach shots more challenging. While these effects are statistically significant, they are relatively small in magnitude. This phenomenon is not about the time zone itself but rather about the environmental changes that occur during the day. Factors like the firmness of greens, wind patterns, and temperature shifts can all influence how a course plays from morning to afternoon. As a result, afternoon rounds may be slightly more difficult on average. For both men and women golf professionals, understanding these timing effects is essential for preparation and strategy. Professionals often adjust their routines, warm-ups, and mental preparation based on their tee times to optimize performance under varying conditions. Some players may be less affected by changing conditions due to superior skill or adaptability, but the overall trend is consistent across the field. Traveling across time zones can also impact player performance temporarily due to jet lag and disruptions in circadian rhythms. However, PGA Tour professionals usually arrive days in advance of tournaments to acclimate, minimizing these effects. Therefore, while time zone changes related to travel can influence performance, this is separate from the local time of play and course condition effects. In summary, the variance in golf performance is more closely linked to the timing of play within a day and the resulting course conditions rather than the geographic time zone itself. Professionals take these factors into account when preparing for competition, but time zone location alone does not explain differences in performance.